Anthony Mackie recently spoke about what Captain America, Brave New World sets up for the MCU, and I'm concerned Marvel may be running out of time to tell a cohesive story. Marvel's multiverse saga hasn't had the same consistent success as the Infinity Saga. One common complaint is that Phases 4 and 5 haven't built a connected narrative that keeps audiences engaged for each film. The Infinity Saga started with Iron Man, Captain America, the First Avenger, and Thor, establishing a universe of stories built off one another leading up to the Avengers, then Avengers, Infinity War and Avengers, Endgame. Brave New World is the 12th MCU film since Avengers, Endgame. However, Mackie says the film is the beginning of a new story, rather than a continuation of what recent films have established. During the Captain America, Brave New World press conference, via Games Radar, Mackie compared the movie to the first Avenger, calling it a building block to that next crescendo. He said it's promising to hear Mackie say that Brave New World has an important part in the overarching storyline of the MCU. However, I'm concerned that the upcoming film is supposedly setting up a new story this late into the multiverse saga. Marvel has had to make many changes in this recent era of the MCU, but the studio may be rushing to the finish line, with Avengers, Doomsday set to release in 2026 and Avengers, Secret Wars set to close out the saga in 2027. Captain America 4 is more than halfway through the multiverse saga. It's a little too late for Marvel to introduce a new foundation. The Infinity Saga was a cinematic accomplishment that may never be achieved again. Avengers, Endgame was an epic finale of a decade of superhero films that established a universal narrative, leading to all the heroes coming together to defeat Thanos. Following this $2 billion success, it was uncertain if Marvel could repeat the same success. While Marvel has had successful films since Endgame, like Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Spider-Man, No Way Home, and Deadpool and Wolverine, the multiverse saga hasn't had the same continuity as the previous era. New characters and storylines keep getting introduced in movies and TV shows that don't connect or resolve their stories in one project. Mackie's comments that Captain America 4 is a new foundation suggest that Marvel movies may finally have a continuous story, but it's arriving too late. The Avengers, Secret Wars release date is only 2 years away, meaning Brave New World arrives well over the halfway point of this saga. If it does establish a new story, Marvel doesn't have many projects to build on before the big finale. Mackie's comments prove how much the MCU has had to pivot its story. Marvel made a late-stage change to the multiverse saga's main villain. Prior to 2023, the MCU was set on making Kang the Conqueror its next Thanos. They teased Kang's arrival in the finale of Loki Season 1 and introduced him in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. However, things went south fast, partially due to things outside Marvel's control. Poor critical reception to Quantumania and an underwhelming box office performance suggested audiences weren't engaged in the MCU's Kang storyline. Additionally, Marvel Studios parted ways with Kang actor Jonathan Majors after he was found guilty on 2 misdemeanor charges in a domestic violence case involving an incident that occurred a few weeks after Quantumania's theatrical release. While Marvel could have recast Kang after Majors' conviction, the studio elected to go in a different direction. Rather than continue to set up Kang as the new Thanos, Marvel decided to pivot to a new villain, Doctor Doom. Those who attended the 2024 San Diego Comic-Con were ecstatic to see Robert Downey Jr. return as Doctor Doom, but it meant that the Kang storyline was officially dead. Marvel dramatically pivoted toward Doctor Doom, completely changing the direction for its next 2 Avengers films. Captain America, Brave New World finished shooting before this announcement, and the rumors of frequent reshoots could have been Marvel restructuring the film's narrative for the studio's new direction. It's possible Captain America 4 could be the beginning of something beyond Secret Wars. Mackie could be referring to Marvel's upcoming mutant saga. Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson in costume as Captain America mid-battle with the Hulk in Captain America Brave New World. While Avengers, Secret Wars is the final event for the multiverse saga, Marvel is no doubt thinking about what comes next. Kevin Feige has confirmed that Secret Wars sets up the MCU's X-Men, and the beginning of this storyline could happen in Captain America: Brave New World. As confirmed in a new TV spot, Brave New World introduces adamantium to the MCU. The powerful metal alloy was discovered inside Tiamat, the dead celestial poking out of the Earth from Eternals. Adamantium is a crucial part of the X-Men universe as it's the element that's bonded to Wolverine's skeleton, giving him his iconic metal claws. Several characters are affected by adamantium, including Deadpool, X-23, Lady Deathstrike, and Sabretooth. Mutants like Ms. Marvel and Namor have debuted in the MCU, but this is the first storyline tied directly to the X-Men. If Mackie was referring to the beginning of the mutant saga, then Captain America: Brave New World could impact the MCU in unexpected ways.